Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and start a love reading for you. All right, Spirit. What do we got in love for the collective? What does the collective need to know? All right, we've got hookup. Okay, hooking up. Then we got family. And then we've got friends. Okay. I just feel like someone here is just hooking up with their family and friends. That's what I get. Plain and simple. Nothing weird, nothing, I feel like it's just like spending time with family, spending time with friends that feel like family, spending time just, doing something other than, waiting to hook up with someone. Okay, that's what I'm getting out of this. For some of you, you're traveling right now. Okay, well, now we got fear, afraid, uneasy, suspicion, and scared. All right, what do we got? Ooh, wee, Mr. Playa, showing up in the reverse. All right, somebody here not wanting to be a player anymore. Someone here who's actually overcoming their player ways. Listen, you guys, if you've been following me for a while, you know all my cards are always in the upright when I start. So if they come out in the reverse, that's how they're supposed to come, okay? What do we got with this? Ooh, what do we got? All right, one just popped out. Heartbreak. Oh, the player is feeling like, you know what? I may have fucked up. That's what I'm getting. You've got fear and heartbreak on the other side of this player. And I feel like, I don't even want to say he's a player. I really don't. I think that this person is wanting to redeem themselves, and they fear that they took it a little too far, and they feel that, when they tried to keep it in the friend zone for some of you, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like now he's realizing, like, not only is she somebody he, put the roles where they are, but because this is what is in the middle of the whole center of the reading, I'm going to go with this. Masculine to the feminine. I feel like he tried to keep it in the friend zone. And now he's realizing, like, wow, this is somebody that, I really want to have a family with. This is someone that I want to take from just having this one night stand to, or a hookup, keeping it casual. I don't want to keep it casual anymore. I actually want a family with this person. And so I do feel like, let's see. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, wow. So if there was a third party involvement, there isn't anymore. If that's what you're wondering about, okay? Yeah. They're dumping the third party. Third party is in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, because they want a real relationship. Overall energy. But they fear that they fucked up. I mean, let's just go, that's plain and simple. So I'm just going to go ahead and start clarifying because it's pretty, like, obvious. The outgoing card is magnetic attraction. It says alluring, lust, irresistible, and flirting. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think that you can come in right now. Okay, so I don't feel like they're dating anyone. If you are in a position to where you think that who used to be a player is still in a relationship with a third party, rest assured, either they're not right now or they won't be shortly, if that makes sense. And we always say that third party is not just another romantic relationship, although it could have been. They could have very well been hooking up with someone else, okay? And your suspicions are correct. They were hooking up with someone else for some of you. And for others of you, this could have been, something else. So let's look at this. Overall energy is, look at this, relationship. So it does talk about commitments. It talks about partner, boyfriend, girlfriend. So this is about taking things to the next level. Or if maybe they were in a relationship before and you were the third party, I feel like, this person has made their decision. And for that, I would definitely suggest a personal reading because some of you, they're going to choose you and others of you, they're not. Okay. So do keep that in mind. All right, so let's look up relationship. What is this relationship? Ooh, relationship. The soulmate is in the reverse. All right. And then very soon clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you. I feel like whoever they were with was like a false, it was like a karmic relationship, especially with the hooking up, the fear, and the heartbreak. I almost feel like it's to drive a wedge. Let's look at hookup. Ooh, wow. Ugh. That's way too many cards. I'm not even going to read that many. Spirit, please show me hookup. Why is the hookup here? What do we got here? Chemistry. Yep. There's a strong magnetic attraction. So in the past, there was someone here. Now, this could have also been you. Okay. I do feel in the past, the two of you guys were just kind of hooking up. There was nothing like really committed. Because someone here wasn't recognizing your value, okay? Or you weren't recognizing your own value. For those of you who, this does go back to you as well. And so it could have very well started out as a very casual fling, but then all of a sudden there was like this magnetic attraction of like, holy shit, you know what? Like, I think about them all the time, this, no way can this be my soulmate. And this could be the player here, like, not recognizing, like, what is a soulmate? What is a twin flame? What is that? Although we all know I don't believe in twin flame shit. Okay? I have my own feeling on that. You do what you do, boo. But with that said, there was no commitment here, especially with the soulmate in the reverse. And I feel with the very soon clearly decide what you want, this person didn't decide. And because of that, they lost an actual soulmate. Their soulmate. Okay? I do feel like this person is extremely intimidated by you because it's talking about liquid courage. Not every one of them is a freaking alcoholic and does drunk tests, text, whatever that. Anyway, some of them, they're just nervous to talk to you, especially because they know they caused heartbreak and they're hoping that they can even just come in and just be your friend. Even if, the family thing needs to get kind of put on the back burner in the long term, like, can we just work on being friends again? And so I feel like for you, though, you might be a little fearful of, like, is this person still a player? Because I feel like for a lot of you, you were turned off by this situation. For some of you, this person has been going to their friends and family and talking to them about you, okay? Let's look at family. What does the family say? Oh my God, let your friends help you. What do your friends say? Your friends know who they are. Oh my God, that's so funny because this is sitting next to friends. So it says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So, I think that, they might even be like a friend with one of their parents where they, sit down and they tell their parent everything. And, I feel like their parent could have possibly schooled them. And if it wasn't a parent, it was a family member. What is the friends? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Someone here wants to be more than just friends. Or this was in the past. Someone here wanted to be more than just a hookup. They wanted to be more than just a hookup. And someone here was like, well, I just kind of like the passion. I want to kind of keep it that way. Let's just stay friends with benefits. Because on both sides, you got the hookup with chemistry. And then you've got passion with friends. So it's like, I just feel like they kind of fucked it all up. And their friends could have also fucked it all up too. Just, play the field. Keep your options open. Well, that's what happens when you ask people for advice that, not everybody always has your best interest at heart. Not everybody means to fuck you over, but they can. So I didn't ask what these were for, so I'm going to put them back in because I don't understand why they came out. But Express Your Love and Honeymoon just came out. So what is this fear? What is the fear, Spirit? All right. You deserve love. You are lovable. Someone here just is afraid, you know? They don't believe that they can be loved, or give the love that this other person needs. But it's so funny because look, over the top of fear, it's Cupid's arrow. And look at what Cupid is pointing at. The player in reverse. So you deserve love. All right, show me this player. Show me the player in reverse. Okay, so the player in reverse, in the upright, this is someone who is very charming, charismatic, but they can be very manipulative, and you could be very well being tested. In the reverse, we got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. For some of you, you may think that this person is still a player, but they're actually overcoming their player ways. So for some of you, this player, and I put it in quotation, the non-player, I want to call it that. Let's call it for what it is. They're trying to overcome any difficulties that have been plaguing your relationship. But there's heartbreak. Let's see what the heartbreak, because there was betrayal here and disappointment. Yeah, because they were getting to know someone else. And for some of you, this person has some belief and they're afraid that you might be seeing someone else. For some of you, that's true. For some of you, they're assuming, making an ass out of themselves, like they've already done. So if they're wanting to know, for any of you cross watchers, some of them are not dating. They're not dating anyone. There is no third party. Okay? There is no third party. That's what this is talking about. No one's dating anyone. No one's got a third party. Especially because as much as you think that they might not care, they do care. They do care. And I think that, but stop assuming. All right, what is this date in the reverse? Ooh, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Someone here doesn't want to just date around anymore. They're ready for a higher level of commitment. And that's regardless of whether or not this person is going to come out of it, whether it's this person or not. Okay? For some of you, it might not necessarily be this person. You may decide, you know what, I just want to go my own way. And, this magnetic attraction could be you're attracted to someone else. Doesn't necessarily mean the two of you guys are going to be in a relationship. Now, relationship is the overall message, but that just says that you will be in a relationship. It doesn't say with who. For some of you, you may meet somebody, and then all of a sudden they come back right after you've met somebody. And then they want to, it's only the beginning stages of the relationship, so I can come in and I still have a chance because it's just the beginning. We still have history. That's not necessarily true, because at the end of the day, this person doesn't have history. And depending on the history that the two of you might have, that might just be the deciding factor of fuck that. Okay? So, like I said, these are guidelines. Every person is going to do their own thing. And what your person does, I cannot control. Okay? I can only tell you what the cards tell me, not what your partner or your person's going to do. So we've got, in the reverse, third party, we've got heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings, but it's in the reverse. And I feel like someone here knows that they're going to have this conversation. There's something here you don't know, and it hasn't been revealed yet. For some of you, this person is just not going to say anything. They're going to stay in their fear and in their victim mentality, and you're going to move on. Spirit, please show me magnetic attraction. Ooh, what do we got? Yeah. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags. Make sure that this person isn't just coming back in for that hookup, because that being the first card out, And I've been getting that theme lately where it's like they come in to manipulate you, but it's almost like they come in to make you feel sorry for them, okay? They come in, they're like, I'm not a player anymore, but feel sorry for me because ever since you left, my world has come crumbling down and I have all of this wah, wah, wah. Feel sorry for me. And what does that have to do with anything, right? So make sure that they're not just coming in and giving you their freaking sob story, because for others of you, this person is just really wanting the hookup. And when I've got magnetic attraction, we've got passion here, we've got, you know, hooking up next to family, next to friends. For some of you, be careful not to end up pregnant if you haven't already. For some of you, you already have children with this person. For others of you, they could also use the children to get involved, or they could be asking around to your friends and family about you. Okay? Pay attention to the red flags. Make sure if anyone from the past has come back in, I'll be honest with you guys. If you guys broke up anywhere around the Venus retrograde, okay? So go back and look at the dates for the Venus retrograde. And I think it came out of retrograde. I don't even fucking know. It was in Leo for like 4 months, okay? So if you broke up around that time, the chances of you guys getting back together with an ex is very slim to none. I'm going to be honest with you. And I feel like you need to use your intuition. Take your emotion out of it and look at the facts of your relationships. And this isn't just your romantic ones. This can be with family. This could be with friends. It could be because we do have family and friends side by side. Because hookup is, you know, it can also be like, you know, we got heartbreak and fear here. You know, so it doesn't always necessarily have to be the best thing, you know. But look at your relationships from an outside perspective and look at it from a very logical perspective and be like, why are we broke up? Is it because of lack of commitment? Is it because they brought in a third party? Is it because they prioritized other things over you? Is it because, you know, they just didn't invest? Is it because, what makes you think that they're going to do that now? What makes you think that they're going to do that now? Especially if they do keep popping back in, they just keep doing the same shit. They're not solidifying anything. They pop out. They don't ask you on a date. They don't try to, you know, get together and, you know, they're not doing anything. For some of you, they're just a fucking annoyance. They pop in. It's like when they start feeling you, because they will feel your energy and they will feel you pulling away. And because that scares the shit out of them, they'll come in and heart something that you do. Or they'll come in and say, hey, just thinking about you. Hope you're well. Yep. You know? And then you don't even hear from them again for a while. And it's like they just pop up like fucking herpes. So they're attracted to you. We have 2 cards here that talk about magnetic attraction. This one says there's a strong magnetic attraction right there at the bottom of the card. But then we've got magnetic attraction. What is the magnetic attraction on? The hookup. So if you've already been intimate with this person, that's all they're thinking about. So for some of you, you're like, no, I'm not even going to take my chance. I'm going to go take my chances elsewhere. So I feel like you're disconnecting from this party, this other person. I can only tell you what I see in my cards. What your story is like is entirely up to you, okay? All right, so what advice do you have for this, Spirit? What advice do you have for their... It's kind of a harsh message, but, I mean, you guys really, that's what the ending card is paying attention to the red flags. Is this person relationship material? Or are you just doing it because you have abandonment issues and you have codependency issues? It says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are and your relationship will magically transform. But, you know, that's the thing. It can magically transform into, I forgive you. And I forgive myself. I don't want to criticize you anymore. I don't want to pick apart this relationship anymore. It just is. So that's the story I have for you guys. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. Hit that notification bell. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. And thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. I love you guys all so much, and we will chat again soon. Take care.